Hello and welcome to Paper Plays Julie K.
Welcome everyone, and thank you so much for stopping by to check out my latest video. And today I have a really small craft haul video. I have one item that I picked up from one of my local craft stores, rubber stamp scrapbooking stores that I visit, and then also some Hobby Lobby stuff from I think a couple different stores that I visited. I've been away working, and sometimes in the afternoons or on a rain day, I do pop in if they have a local Hobby Lobby or any craft stores. I do pop in just to see if there's anything that I'm interested in, and I did find a couple of things along with my local Hobby Lobby. And so for more of my local craft store, I did pick up this set, and it is like little pieces of wood. And I know most of you guys are probably like, oh, that's kind of an unusual cutting die. But my husband collects petrified wood, and we buy them, he buys them in the slices like this. And so I thought it'd be fun to try and create a card with like a piece of petrified wood that looks like the petrified wood that he has. And this isn't like the petrified wood that people use outside their houses for decoration. These are like high-end fossil petrified wood pieces that are really pretty colors. There's like Arizona ones, or like in Wyoming there's blue forest ones, which the pieces of wood actually are kind of blue, and we have some green ones in our stash. So I'm hoping to recreate a card that looks somewhat like some of his petrified wood pieces. And then I also saw recently a couple of people who have created like cute little cards where they've like stuck out some greenery using this stamp, and they've used it in Christmas cards. So I will have that versatility of that for this cutting die, or I keep on saying stamp, I think, but it's a cutting die. And so like these layers go over part of this. So and then also it has a cute little tree stump, which you could easily, you know, die cut that out and like stamp a little bird or a squirrel or something to sit on top of the tree stump. So there's also that use for that cutting die. And this one's from Honeybee. And I think this just came out, one of their newer dies, this one did. And it was a little bit spendy. I spent $25 on it. But again, I had a really cute idea for making some stuff for my husband out of this one. So, I did purchase that one, and then the rest of the haul that I have here is all Hobby Lobby. A lot of it was stuff I found off of the clearance, so I'm going to show you guys that. So while I was out working, I work out in Western North Dakota, and I travel out there. And on one of the days that we had a rain day, I did, because I work with my husband, and I talked him into taking me to Hobby Lobby. And they actually had the buttons on sale, and I love being able to buy their bling or pearl type buttons to use on different projects. And so they had anything, I think that was $3.50 or less for buttons. It was only 99 cents, and everything above that was $1.99. So if you had a button that was like $7.99, or a set of buttons that was $7.99, it was only $1.99. So basically $2. So like this one, for instance, I only paid 99 cents for. It was $2.99. So hopefully that makes sense. But I've used this one before on past projects, and so of course I picked it up if I could get it for 99 cents. Another really pretty one. I've never bought this one before. Some of these I did buy duplicates, but I'm not showing you guys the duplicates. I just picked the ones that I thought I would use, and also the ones that I might give in future Happy Mail to friends when I send stuff out. So usually I buy what I like, and you know, hopefully whoever I'm sending in Happy Mail likes the same thing. This is another one that I buy quite a bit. I thought this one was really pretty also. Very elegant with the rhinestones and the pearl in the middle. Another pretty one. The little crowns. And then this one was originally $6.99, but again, I got that one for $1.99. It's kind of a massive one, but it would be gorgeous as a statement piece on the right craft. So I did pick up a couple of these ones. And then also they had the Cameo button ones also, and those ones were 99 cents. I think I bought every single one that they had because I like to use Cameos on different projects, and I know a lot of other people do too, so they're fun to gift to people. So if you can get it at a discount, it's usually great to pick them up then. So so that I picked that up. And one of the times when I ran into Hobby Lobby, they had the jewelry shop stuff half off. And so I did pick up these really large like jump rings, and I use these sometimes for tassels. I hang my ribbons off a part of it, and then like my clasp up at the top is what I use these bigger ones for. So I picked up some of those because I didn't have any more left in my stash. And then they also, like I said, had the beads on sale. So I picked this one up. One of my favorite ones. This one's kind of spendy. It's $8.99, but I got this one for 50% off. And this is the pink one that has the little flowers on it. And I like to use this one when I make stick pins. And so I picked that one up. And I also picked this one up. I like using this one on stick pins also. And I used a few of these, or I'm using them on a project. I'm making a tassel right now. And so I'm using a couple of similar ones from my stash. And since I was almost out of beads like this, I went ahead and picked this one up. This one was on the clearance rack, and I just thought it was some pretty colors, so I picked those ones up. It was reduced down to $2.24 on those ones. And then some more ribbon off of the clearance rack. This was reduced down to 79 cents. Originally it was $8. And let's see, there's 10 yards, so there's a good amount of yardage on those. And then the spring shop stuff was 66% off. And I've had my eye on these for a while, and I was hoping to wait till they got to 75% off, but then our store only had a couple left. So I did pick this one up when it was 66% off. Originally it was $10.99, but they're placemats, but they will be really fun to use on craft projects. So I did pick up the last two that our store had of those. And then I always check whatever they have for fabric and trims in the back for the bolts that they put on sale. And so I picked this one up. It was $3.70 for 10 yards, and it's just some sequin trim. I picked up it in green. I also picked it up in teal, but I forgot to grab that one. This one was also $3.70 for 10 yards, and so was the teal colored one that I picked out. And then I thought this one was really gorgeous. I've looked at this one before on the rack, and this one was 7.33 yards, and this one was $14.50 clearance, but this was gorgeous lace. And I'm going to open this one up so you guys can see it. Because I looked at this one before when you could pick it up by the yard, but they must not have sold very much of it, so that's why they were clearancing it off. But I just thought this was some beautiful trim. It's kind of a dangle trim right here. Yeah, so when there's 7 yards and you pay like $14.50, it's about roughly $2 something a yard, which I think is a really good deal. I think, originally this one was $8 a yard, so I didn't think that was bad. And this one would be so pretty to put little pearls on the little circles, little flat back pearls on a project. So I picked that one up. And oftentimes I also share, like when I do Happy Mail, when I'm able to find good laces and trims like this, I usually share them also in my Happy Mails when I send them out. And then the last things that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and these were not on sale, I did pick up these crystal clear craft totes. And I'll hold up the tag so you guys can see it a little bit better. They're $5.99. They used to be $4.99. But I do use these. I've been converting my die cuts over into envelopes like this with my die cuts. And they happen to fit in these totes perfectly. So I did order some online from Hobby Lobby, but I needed a couple more, and the store had them in stock. So I did pick up a couple more of them. Like I said, they work perfectly for the sleeves. And the sleeves that I use are 7x9. And I picked these ones up on Amazon. They have a couple different, you know, companies that sell them, but they're 7x9. And I usually just look for the best deal because I try and buy them in like bigger bulk packages. And so that is everything from Hobby Lobby that I wanted to share with you guys. So until next time, thank you again so much for watching, and have a wonderful day and happy crafting.